Hello everybody, Steven here with Cardboard Coalition, and today I figured I would give you guys an update on the DCeased Kickstarter. Now, this is at Sunday at about 9:30 at night Pacific Coast time. So you have 3 days left to back it. So if you're watching this will go up Monday. So if you're watching this, you'll have 2 days left to back. So do not look at this. Think 2 days, I think midday on Wednesday? I don't remember. But keep an eye out on that if you're interested. So let's go ahead and jump through this. I'm going to try to make this quick. There was a lot of stuff, so let me go through this. If you want to know any of the old stuff that went on, go ahead and let's go down here. Go ahead and check out one of my older videos. I went over when it first was announced. I went over some of the other stuff. Let's see. Kid Flash was our last one. I went over last week all the new Kickstarters and stuff like that. Sorry, I was kind of looking at multiple things out of my notes over here. Last week's review, which has those expansions and the characters, all the stretch goals, and daily reveals or daily snaps at this point. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the daily snaps that we have right now is Mr. Mixelplick. I can never say his name right. You see him right there. Have fun. All right, Ellen Scott, the original Green Lantern from the old Silver Age stuff, or Golden Age. I think it's Golden Age. Green Lantern came out in silver. Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, Queen Hippolyta, Hippolyta, Ace, right? Batman's dog. Then we have Black Lightning, and that's the last drop as of Sunday. So that means there's still going to be 3 more of these guys. All right, and then stretch goals. Where did we let off last? Sorry for the scroll. Was old Green Robin. There we go. Or Red Robin, right? Red Robin. All right, so I think in the last one I talked, Red Robin hadn't been unlocked. He's obviously unlocked now. So now we're adding Red Robin to it. Martian Manhunter, Guy Gardner. Flash is a zombie, right? Starfire, superhero. Sorry, I should probably go back. Let's go back up here. Martian Manhunter is a superhero. Guy Gardner is a superhero. Flash is a zombie. Starfire is a superhero. Beast Boy as a zombie. Raven is a superhero. Adam Warlock as a zombie. Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, is a superhero. Hawkman is a superhero. And if you're not noticing yet, there's kind of a trend that they do with these. Usually they'll have both. This is from the Marvel Zombies one. You'll usually get both characters. So there's Hawkman. In the main game, he's a zombie, but you can play him as a hero. You have Poison Ivy. My personal favorite and self-shame is Firestorm, right? You get him as a superhero. You get Mr. Freeze as a zombie. They have Terra as a superhero. They have Kyle Rayner, another Green Lantern, as a hero. They have Kite Man as a zombie, and then at 1,350,000, front row gets wet. You get Penguin as a superhero. All right, now let's jump down here to the optional buys. This is out of order from what I have, so let's go with the order I have here. All right, things that they've told us about. There we go. Why did they put them in a weird order? Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and talk through this. I'm going to look at my notes here. These notes come from reading the daily updates and from watching the weekly review. So here we go. This is a $35 expansion. This is going to give us, for superheroes, I'll try to pick them out here. We have Hal Jordan. We have, I think that's just Jessica Cruz there. I know that's Kilowog. I know this is John Stewart. I get a little iffy on some of these space people name. There's Arista Rab, which I think is her. And then there is, I gotta look down the list, Soronic Natu. I think this is Sinister's daughter, but I could be wrong. All right, and then as zombies, we have Sinestro. We have Sinestro here. And then we have, this guy is Tomar Ray. I've seen him before, don't know exactly who he is. So let's go over some of the equipment cards that they're offering. Like I said, I have a list over here. So we have a power battery that can supply heroes with extra power. We have green power ring that extends attacks. Ring of Verthum, a powerful strike and at a health cost to your health. The yellow power ring, which drains other heroes of heroism to give you power. So that's kind of cool. You take power heroism from other people, gives you more power, you can attack. Now, there are some Kickstarter exclusives. As you can see here with Kilowog as a zombie, I can't remember his name now, Tamare, Green Lantern, both those all the Green Lanterns except for poor Kilowog, right? And what they had said in the live stream is where they can do it, they will do it, right? Plastic when feasible, translucent plastic when feasible is what they kind of said in the live stream when they were talking about this. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the other list. And this is in the order that they drop, not the order that they're here. So let's scroll up because you've already seen them all, but we're going to go ahead and say it now. We have Shadow Pack at $45. This is a Kickstarter exclusive, right? The superheroes we get in here, let's see if I can pull them. There's Constantine, there's Zatanna, there is Blue Devil. I didn't even have to look over there. This is Etrigan, and this is Dr. Fate. I think this is the Huntress. Okay, I did have to look up one. Enchantress. This is the Enchantress down here. You have Trigon is an oversized enemy. So he's not a zombie, right? He's an extra challenge that you can add to the game. He's against humans and the anti-life people. Wants to kill them all. The more he kills, the more powerful he becomes, right? And he covers the board with hellfire, right? That's kind of interesting. These are little Hellfire tokens down here. All right, and then as bystanders, we got Jason Blood. He can turn into Etrigan. If you don't know, am I saying it right? Etrigan. Yeah, Etrigan. I see it in the comics, and I think I just skip it reading it in my head, but it's Etrigan. So if Etrigan's not being played, and you come across Jason Blood, he can transform into Etrigan. And what they said is he's kind of like a super bystander or a low-level superhero, and he can kind of work like that. Because remember, in this game, the bystanders will do good things for you. They can help you out, and they can attack and stuff. You also have Detective Chimp in this one. And like I already said, this is actually going to be a Kickstarter exclusive, so you can only get it from the Kickstarter or if you go to a store where they back Kickstarters. All right, next one. I'm going to scroll up here first so I know what I'm looking at. Oh, that's the big one. So then we have up here Arkham Asylum. This is the big whoop-de-woo one. All right, the big whoop-de-what. All right, so here we go. Arkham Asylum. See if I can get through this pretty quick. So our supers are Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, Hush, and Bane. So the Gotham one, if I remember right, has Zombie Bane. Here is a live Bane. They also said with this expansion, this is one of those things where they wanted to add the DC universe into DCeased, even with things that didn't happen or people they didn't have. That's where this kind of pack comes in. What else do we get with this pack? We get lots of zombies, right? We have the Joker right here. They don't put him in the order that they show him in the video. It always sucks. Joker right here. We have Killer Croc. Then we have Victor Zsasz. Clayface right here. Scarecrow right here. And Man-Bat right here. So you get those. That gives you 6 zombies. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes. This is a bigger expansion. Then you also get, let's see if we can kind of leave it like that. You get bystanders. I guess we're gonna have to kind of move up a little bit. You get bystanders. Oh, before we get to the bystanders, let's do this. A new zombie type, which we know we all love because it tends to change how the game plays. Right, new type of horde zombie. They're calling them Titans. There are 2 different things. So in the update, it said they're venom. They have venom in some of Ivy's plants in them that makes them these weird Titan things, and then they get loose. And then in the live stream, I think he just messed up, but he said Joker, Venom, and Serum. So I think he was saying Joker, Serum, and Venom. So I don't know exactly what makes them. But here's the thing. They had said they're as hard to kill as many zombie supers. So I call them super zombie or zombie soups. It says zombie heroes. These zombie hero. I would say zombie soups. They're about as hard. They're as hard to kill as many of the zombie soups. So like these guys right here, right? And they also may spawn in pairs. You might get 2 of them that you have to deal with. So really bulky and spawn in 2. All right. So let's see. Bystanders this is where I might stumble a little bit because I'm not always the best with the bystanders. I do know a lot of DC, but let's see if I can pull this off. So I have Professor Hugo Strange, Jeremiah Arkham, I believe. Yeah, it's Jeremiah Arkham right there. Then you have Aaron Cash. She's one of the security guards. And then Calendar Man as a bystander. All right. Then we have a whole bunch of equipment. So I'm just going to kind of read it off. Where are the equipment cards? I can't remember. It's not these. These might be equipments over here. I don't remember. So I'm just going to read them off here. So you could come across Joker's Acid Flower, ranged attack, and burn zombies that are too close. You can get Joker's Bloody Crowbar, which I think's jacked up, CMON, but you did it. Joker's Bloody Crowbar gives power if eliminates zombie superheroes. That's pretty funny, but there you go. You have Joker's Chattering Teeth, attracts zombies to it. Oh, so it makes noise, and the zombies will move to it until they destroy the piece. Then you have Stun Rod, and what they had said is it can cause extra minutes, so it's already a pretty good weapon. There's a stun shock stick, but you can add the crowbar to it, and causes extra melee damage with critical blows, right? And then you add the crowbar, and it's more powerful. All right, then you have Professor Hugo Strange Psychological Reports. This is a little weird one for me. But it gives others new traits and powers. So you can give people in your group new traits and powers. I guess you're like reading their case files and telling them things. Then you have Victor Zaz's Blade. That deals 2 hits per successful die roll. So usually a successful die roll is 1 hit. If you have Zaz's Blade, you get 2 hits. Then you have Two Faces Lucky Coin, which can be flipped to give either traits or powers. And they said they couldn't put a coin in it. I think you could have CMON, but it's okay. All right. So this also comes with, if you see them down here, 6 new tiles, which will create Arkham Asylum, and then the flip side will create the Gotham Sewers. I know that in the video, someone had made a joke or had brought up, are they going to sell doubles of tiles so they can make a huge sewer for Gotham? Most of the time, guys, if you don't know this, CMON will sell tile sets and extra tile sets, especially for all the zombicides, all the ones I backed, and right before, so Green Horde, Black Plague is the first ones I bought. I didn't back them, but I bought them, and I got extra tiles for those. So since then, they've been doing extra tiles. All right. And then let's go over here with the Kickstarter exclusives. So you'll get the Joker, you'll get Harley Quinn, and you'll get the 3D Riddler box tokens. I'm sure it has something to do with the play. Now, I just thought about something. Let me scroll down here. Sorry if you guys are getting sick. I didn't bring this up because I'm dumb. But the Green Lantern Corps also has Kickstarter exclusives. All of them do. It's to get you to back it on Kickstarter. But you get Sinestro as a soup, and then you get Kilowog as a zombie. So let's look at price since we're down here. So we got at $35 plus $45 at $70, $80. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's close this. $80 plus $60 if I remember right. So that's $140. And God, what were we at? 235. So 140 is 375, right? 375. I think we're at 375 at this point. I will not be surprised if one more pack comes out that would put us at the 400 or so number, and then they're gonna cut back, or they'll do an all-in. Maybe it's like 425. It's gonna come with extra tiles and an extra set of the different zombies and stuff like that. But I'm still gonna put my money around the 300 to 400, give or take 50. Let's say give 50. So that's what I say. I hope this helped you guys. If you're thinking about backing this, hopefully this is like a quick shot news. Remember, right now as I'm finishing this video up at 9:43 on a Sunday, it closes on Tuesday. Let's say Tuesday to be safe, if I remember right, at 12. I think it is Tuesday midday for me. Yeah. Midday for me on the West Coast. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. My name's Steven with Cardboard Coalition. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.